Well, day two. Just pulled out of Gooch Mountain Shelter. We haven't quite figured out where we're going today, so it kind of depends. We're both a little stiff, but not too bad. It's gonna be cold regardless. It was actually pretty surprising. Last night it warmed up, and then it sleeted. I mean, it came down. It was pouring. Probably, nitrate said pretty much all night, but it was quite interesting. You're in a tin roof shelter, man, and it just was coming down in waves. But yeah, it's good. Met Braveheart. Spent the night with her in the shelter. She's gonna come up to Gooch Gap, get a ride into town, and Night Train and I are still at it. So we'll see ya. Come down the other side of Ramrock Mountain. We are pretty close to Woody Gap. Kind of moving along. It's like spotty, like on the other side of the mountain over here. It's pretty dark and dreary. When you look over to the right, scattered clouds. It's beautiful, sunny. Up on the other side of Ramrock, it was a little breezy, so the temperatures are kind of a little cold. That's all right though. I got a thermal fleece on with the QUIU Kui, like fleece with the hood on it, and then I got a Montbelt wind shirt on. I'm doing just fine. Doing pretty good. We're still trying to figure out, because we got super cold weather coming up. So today's Friday. We got super cool weather coming up on Sunday. So we're trying to figure out how to kind of negotiate around it, because right now it would be at like Trey Mountain, you know. And last year we were at Trey Mountain, and it was like the coldest day I had on trail last year. And we don't want to do that again. So we may have my super awesome wife come pick us up, a Unicoi, take us to the house, and kind of spend that cold night in the house. So we'll see. We haven't quite 100% figured it out, and we're just kind of making the day. You know, we just stopped for some food and water. Our goal of this year is eat better. It means eat, you know, enough calories, because last year I wasn't eating enough calories, which made a big, you know, was an issue. Drink more water. So I just downed a liter of water, and then eat more vegetables when we're in town. So that's kind of the goals. You know, we're trying to hit those habits right at the get-go, so that later on it just kind of is what it is. So anyways, kind of plugging along. See ya. Man, rolling up Blood Mountain, it is super sketchy. There's a solid ice kind of going up. Took about twice as long to come up the back, all the way down that. Come down the back of this thing. So, kind of slowly but surely making our way up. I can only imagine what the other side's going to be like. Night train's up there. Jazz, super cool. I wouldn't want to stay here. Just too cold. It is originally we were going to stop down at Woods Hole Shelter, but the wind, I'm going to eat it. I got to pull off. See ya. Yeah, that's the way to shelter. You get on the other side, and now we got bare rock. which is significantly easier to go down than trying to slide. So like I was saying today we were, the goal was Woods Hole Shelter, but it's kind of like it's like 0.7 down off the trail, and then it's on the cold side of the mountain, and the wind is just howling over there. So we decided to push. So now we're pushing up to up and over Blood Mountain, and it sounds like we're gonna stay at the cabins, the Blood Mountain cabins, get a shower, no big deal. All's good. We both feel really good. Tired legs. Day 2 on the Appalachian Trail. Man, look at that. Man, Blood Mountain never disappoints. Let's see if we get. Give us like an epic pose. Give us an epic pose. You're on video. Epic pose on video, man.
I don't have no epic pose.
All right. Well, yeah.
Way beyond my prime for
there you are. There's the epic pose. All right. Cool. So yeah. So now we're just heading down, which looks like all the ice is that away, and it's not this away, which makes me happy because last year when we did this was all solid ice. And I slid down on my rear end because if not, you're going to break your neck. So anyways, I'll chat with you when we get down to the cabin. See ya. I made it into Blood Mountain Cabins, which is just down the way from Mountain Crossings up in Neal Gap. Big day. We did a pretty big day. We were initially going to go into Woods Hole Shelter, but it's kind of like down on the cold side of the mountain, and the wind is just howling through there. And we ran into a bunch of guys, and they said, "No, it's super cold down there." So we pushed on up and over Blood Mountain, and then decided just to kind of spend the night here, just kind of get out of the weather, charge up the electronics, get a pizza, get a cup of coffee. So. Yeah, it's been a good day, day 2. Feel pretty good, pretty solid. By the end of the day, my legs are tired, and ankles are like a touch sore, but that's to be expected. Tomorrow, the plan is to go into Low Gap. So another, 15-ish, 16-ish kind of mile day, and then spend the night there. And if the current plan is Low Gap into Unicoi Gap, and then Penny will pick us up. We'll go in to the house. That'll put us 4 solid days on the trail. Get some laundry done, and then kind of go from there. So, weather's supposed to get pretty cold on Sunday, so we'll see what happens. But other than that, everything else is going well. Night train's doing good. No problems, no injuries. Food's good. Meeting nice people. There's not a lot of thru hikers out right now. Saw a couple yesterday, and we didn't see a single thru hiker today, so it's all good. We're still early. So I did forget the most important part. So in my gratitude journal, as I kind of go through this, today I'm super grateful for this awesome wool knitted hat that my awesome, incredible wife made for me. So it came in handy on this chilly morning, and even though we're in this cabin, there's no insulation on the floor. It's a little cold here, so I'm digging the hat. So.